He came back without a single warning, no calls, no messages, just the quiet hope of walking into a peaceful home. But instead of calm, the billionaire stepped into a nightmare he never saw coming. His heart stopped at the sight. His maid gripping his screaming twins, both submerged in a basin filled with strange blue water. His fury exploded, until one desperate phone call unraveled the truth. What he believed was cruelty was actually the protocol that saved his babies' lives. Before we continue, drop a comment telling us what time it is and where you're watching from. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's begin. The mansion should have felt like a sanctuary. After days of meetings, private jets, and endless decisions, Dorian Hale wanted nothing more than silence. Just a moment to breathe. His briefcase was still dangling from his fingers when he pushed open the kitchen door. But peace didn't greet him. Panic did. Two tiny bodies writhed inside a countertop basin, their soft brown skin splashing against water so blue it looked unnatural. They wailed, fists shaking, legs kicking. Standing over them was Mara, the maid he trusted more than anyone, her apron drenched, her face tight with worry as she tipped a bottle over the water. The moment the liquid hit the basin, the twins shrieked louder. Adrian froze, every muscle locking. Then fury roared through him. "What in God's name are you doing to my kids?" Mara spun around, nearly dropping the bottle, but she didn't pull her hands away from the boys. "Sir, please don't pull them out. They need this. I'm not hurting them. I swear, it's a treatment." Treatment. His voice cracked like thunder. He stormed forward, jaw clenched, eyes blazing. "That looks like toxic dye. You're pouring who knows what on my sons while they scream for help." Lena's face tightened, but she didn't move. One hand pinned Noah's slippery shoulder in place, the other kept Levi from kicking free. "It's a medicated wash," she said calmly. "The doctor ordered it for their skin. If I stop now, it'll only make the reaction worse." Adrian grabbed the bottle off the counter. No brand, no label, just a murky blue liquid swishing in a flimsy container. He held it up like a threat. "This? You expect me to believe this is treatment? It looks like something you scooped from the cleaning shelf." Lena's tone sharpened, though her hand stayed steady. "It's from the pharmacy. The prescription is in my bag. The bottle is colored, that's why it looks strong. The mixture inside is already weakened." "Weakened?" Adrian let out a cold laugh. The twins' cries tore through the kitchen. "You hear that?" he snapped. "They're suffering. They're crying because it burns," Lena murmured, leaning close and humming shakily to Noah. "Not because it's dangerous. If I take them out before it finishes, the infection spreads." His gaze shot to the counter. A timer ticked down, 7:23. "You're counting down my children's pain like there's some experiment," he growled. 8 minutes in a tub of chemicals? Lena, you're losing it." Her hands trembled, but she held the boys tighter as they clawed at her apron, water splashing everywhere. "You trusted me with them," she whispered. "Trust me now." Her voice steadied. "This is the only way they get better. Please, trust me." Adrian slammed the bottle onto the counter, making the twins jump in terror. "You really expect me to trust a maid with some mystery liquid instead of my own instincts as their father?" The words stung, but Lena didn't loosen her hold. She gently pressed the boys back into place, firm enough to stop their squirming. "Call me whatever, maid, helper, nobody, but right now I'm the only thing stopping their skin from getting worse." Adrian's chest rose and fell hard. He stepped closer, fists tight, voice trembling with anger. "If they end up burned, if I see even a single mark, I'll have you arrested before you leave this house." Lena's head snapped up, tears in her eyes but fire in her stare. "Then stay right here. Watch everything. Because if you think I'd gamble with their lives, you don't understand loyalty at all." Noah screamed, dragging his tiny nails across his chest. Lena caught his wrist quickly, voice raw. "No, sweetheart, don't scratch." She looked back at Adrian, her voice cracking. This is why they stay in the water. 8 minutes of pain so they don't rip their skin open later. The timer ticked louder, drilling into Adrian's ears. 6:10. He dragged a shaking hand down his face, torn between anger and panic. He pulled out his phone, thumb hovering. I should call emergency. Or their doctor. Anything but watch this. Lena's voice sliced through the twins' cries. Then call. Call anyone. But if you pull them out before that timer ends, you'll undo the treatment. You'll make the pain worse. You'll be the one who harms them. For a long, tense moment, only the timer and the twins' sobs filled the room. Adrian's grip tightened around his phone. Lena's hands shook against the boy's wet skin, but her grip stayed firm. His anger and her resolve collided in the tight space between them. Him ready to pull the twins out, her refusing to loosen her hold. The timer blinked 5:42 and Adrian stood frozen, trapped between panic and instinct, every cry from the babies cutting deeper into him. His thumb hovered over his phone, jaw clenched. Lena remained planted, fingers spread across the boy's shoulders. The kitchen felt like a battleground of fear and distrust until Adrian finally barked into the phone. Dr. Collins' answer. Now. 2 rings. Then a calm voice. Mr. Locke. Adrian's voice wavered with rage. My kids are sitting in blue water. The maid says it's treatment. They're screaming. What is happening? Is this real? A beat. Then the doctor's tone sharpened. Listen closely. It's a disinfectant soak, chlorhexidine tinted blue. 1 part solution to 100 parts water. They need 8 minutes. No breaks. Yes, it stinks. No, it won't harm them. Do not take them out early. Adrian's breath hitched. His eyes moved to the timer. 4:37. Lena looked up at him, steady, certain. You're saying this is correct? He whispered. It's the only way to stop the infection, the doctor replied. If you interrupt it, you'll make everything worse. Trust her. Adrian lowered the phone slowly, the rage in his chest collapsing into something heavier. Shame. Lena didn't celebrate. She didn't even look away from the boys. She just murmured softly, almost there, babies, almost done. Within moments, sirens screeched outside. The kitchen door flew open as 2 paramedics and a couple of security guards rushed in, freezing at the sight of 2 crying infants sitting in a blue-filled sink. Move aside, a paramedic commanded. No, Lena shot back, surprising even herself. Not until the timer's done. The second paramedic quickly examined the boy's arms, then gave a firm nod. No burns. Just irritation. She's correct. It's antiseptic. Let her finish. Adrian stumbled backward, gripping the counter for support. His children were safe because she didn't back down despite his rage. When the timer finally beeped, Lena released a long, trembling breath. She lifted Noah out first, swaddling him in a clean towel, then wrapped Levi. Their cries faded to small hiccups, their hands gripping the fabric tightly. She applied ointment to their irritated skin with calm, familiar precision. Adrian didn't move, his shame heavier than any mistake he'd made in his career. Then a detective stepped in holding a folder. Mr. Locke, we found the cause of the rash. It wasn't negligence. Your house manager switched detergents. Industrial cleaner instead of hypoallergenic, the detective added. That's what caused the reaction. Adrian's head snapped toward the pale manager standing by the doorway. You put my sons at risk to save money? Sir, the gentler brand was double the price. I thought. You didn't think, Adrian cut him off, voice cold. You gambled with their health. He looked at security. Remove him. He's done here. The guards led the man out, his excuses drowned by the soft whimpers of the twins. Silence settled over the room like a weight. Adrian finally turned to Lena, her apron drenched, hair stuck to her forehead, arms shaking from holding 2 slippery, screaming toddlers through 8 brutal minutes. His voice dropped. I almost stopped you. I almost ruined the only thing helping them. Lena's throat tightened as she gently rocked Levi. Fear drowns out instructions, sir, but I needed to be louder than both. For the first time since he'd entered the kitchen, something in his expression softened. You stayed steady when I didn't. Later, once the paramedics confirmed the boys were stable, Adrian gathered both twins against his chest. Wrapped in towels, they curled into him as if the chaos never happened. But everything had changed. The trust in that house now rested somewhere new. By morning, he issued new rules to the entire staff. No changing brands without pediatric approval. All medical items labeled clearly. A proper bathing station installed downstairs so treatments would never again happen in a sink. Then he pulled Lena aside. You haven't just worked here, he said quietly. You've protected them, cared for them. From today onward, you have full authority over their medical routines, and a raise to reflect that. Lena blinked, stunned. Sir, I only did what needed to be done. And I misjudged you, Adrian replied. My pride almost made things worse. You held the responsibility I should have held. That night, when the twins finally slept and the kitchen no longer echoed with cries, Lena wiped the basin clean, stacking the towels neatly. Adrian stood nearby, holding his sons before putting them to bed. The man who'd stormed and furious was now quiet, humbled. Gratitude replaced anger as he whispered, almost to himself, a moment that started in rage, ended in thanks. The twins sighed softly in their sleep, safe in his arms. If this story shook you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more gripping tales. And remember, before you react to what you see, ask questions. The truth might be the very thing that saves a life.